Good day, everyone. Today we are going to present the World Heritage Site in Alhambra, Spain. My name is Ali and my co-reporter is Ate Ivy. For today's discussion, we have five topics. The first topic is the history of Alhambra. Aside from the details presented, the Alhambra is now one of most Spain's major tourist attraction, exhibiting the country's most significant and well-known Islamic architecture. Also, it was announced as part of UNESCO WHS since 1984. Next is the Alhambra Palaces. As a royal city and site title, it contains at least six major palaces. The most famous and best preserved are the Mekshawar, the Comores, the Palace of the Lions, and the Partal Palace, which form the main attraction to visitors today. The Comores Palace is the most important palace of Alhambra because it was the residence of Sultan and the place where the throne hall was located. And the Partal Palace, it was originally built in the early 14th century by the Nasrid ruler Muhammad, making it the oldest surviving palatial structure in the Alhambra. Aside from the palaces, there's also monuments in Alhambra, Spain, such as El Bañuelo, Corral del Carbon, Casa Horno de Oro, and Palacio de Dar Alhora. El Bañuelo is one of the most preserved public Arab baths of the peninsula. Also, it is recognized due to being smaller than the royal baths of the Alhambra. While the Corral del Carbon was constructed in the first half of 14th century, functioning as a storehouse and a point of sale for wheat. But when the owner died, the palace was sold in the public auction and became theatrical courtyard.
So the next is the Casa Horno de Oro, Palacio de Adar al Hora. So the called Casa Morisca de la Cal Horno de Oro is in fact a small Nasrid house with just one floor, to which a second floor was added in the 16th century. Located in the alley of Horno del Oro, in the Azares quarter, the street descending from San Juan de los Reyes to Paseo de los Tristes. The Palacio de Dar al-Hora, or the Home of the Honest, located in the Alcazaba Kadima, form part of the large palace of Sirid King Badis, but archaeology has not yet provided convincing information to confirm about this. So the next one is due to COVID-19. These are the measures to consider when visiting the whole heritage sites in Alhambra, Spain. So the first one is ticket with QR code in physical or digital format. And the next one is mandatory to present the original ID card or passport to access the monumental complex. Group visit will be up to 10 people maximum including the monitor or the official guide. The use of audio guides or other similar material is suspended for the moment. The use of the mask is mandatory except for the cases stipulated by regulations. Vending machines will not be in operation. The backpacks or bags exceeding 40 to 40 average are not allowed. Use bottles to consume the water drinking directly is prohibited. Access to the Nasrid palaces must be done at the time indicated to the entrance. Purchase or withdrawal of tickets must be done at least 1 hour before time slot of the Nasrid palaces. Payment by card is recommended. And the last one is you will have at your disposal all the information necessary for the visit throughout the itinerary through a QR code and at www.alhambra-patronato.es. And for the last, the conservation and the protection. For the conservation of the monument, it is essential to establish a preventive conservation strategy, applying criteria based on the respect for authenticity, the development of the analysis techniques, and the applications of suitable reversible treatments. The current intervention on the monumental complex requires contributions from the different interdisciplinary teams. And that's all for our presentation.